Hi, my name is Emmy Davila, and I will be giving a speech about George Washington. George Washington was the first president of the United States and served between the years 1789 and 1797. He is one of the most well-known and well-respected U.S. presidents of all time. But there are not a lot of facts that people know about George Washington's presidency, childhood, and adult life. George Washington's presidency started with a historic win in the Electoral College. George Washington is the only president to gain all electoral votes during his first and second inauguration. He is the only president to be unanimously elected by the Electoral College. He was 57 years old when he was inaugurated. One of the biggest scandals of George Washington's presidency was the Citizens Gannett affair. Gannett was a French citizen who came to the United States to incite camaraderie between the U.S. and French citizens. This was contradictory to the U.S.'s proclamation of neutrality by George Washington. When the new government was set up in France, George Washington asked the French government to arrest Gannett. They did, but when George Washington learned that Gannett would be executed when he was returned to France, he refused to extradite him and let Gannett stay in the U.S. and become a U.S. citizen. George Washington's childhood was very positive. He did not have a very good relationship with his mother because she constantly asked him for money throughout his adolescence and adulthood. George Washington's father died at 11, and he looked up to his two older half-brothers as father figures. George Washington had no formal education because his mother did not want to pay for it and she did not want him to leave. His two older brothers had had formal education in England and had returned to the United States to practice their positions. George Washington does not have any biological children. He adopted two children from his wife Martha from her previous marriage. George Washington was named after his mother's caretaker. His mother was orphaned at age 3, and she named him after the lawyer George, who took care of her throughout her life. George Washington did not chop down the cherry tree. That was a fable created by Weems for his book about George Washington. He created this fable because he wanted to create new American legends to inspire the new country. George Washington is distant cousins with James Madison, Queen Elizabeth II, Robert E. Lee, and Winston Churchill. George Washington's adult life started with his military career and also with the marriage to his wife Martha. Martha had previously been married, and they married at age 26 and 27 at Martha's estate on the Pontiac River called the White House. And this is believed to be his inspiration to create the White House in Washington, D.C. George Washington did not have wooden fake teeth like many people believe. His fake teeth were actually made of gold, ivory, lead, hippopotamus bones, and teeth. And some people even believe that his teeth were made of human teeth. George Washington did not have all fake teeth. During his inauguration, his first one, he is said to have one real tooth. George Washington's speaking abilities were not refined since he had no formal education. But when he stuck to a transcript, he was a very direct and personable speaker. I hope you enjoyed this speech and learned a little bit about George Washington's presidency, his childhood, and his adult life. Thank you for watching.